Ollie, I got you some donuts. They're hot off the press.
What is going on, guys? Will here. Welcome to the video. So this one is for the people starting off their fitness journey. I'm gonna be showing you guys what you should do and what you shouldn't do by showing you guys what I did back in 2013 in my first year of training, as well as what I would do now completely differently. So back in 2013, I tracked everything. I tracked my food on my MyFitnessPal. I tracked my workouts, even how I was feeling when I woke up, in this little journal right here. So what we're gonna do is take a day of eating from my MyFitnessPal as well as a workout from this journal to see the mistakes that 2013 Will didn't even know he was making. So as soon as I woke up and my feet touched the floor, I would sprint to the kitchen and get myself some BCAAs because I thought I was going catabolic. So even in 2013, I couldn't go an hour without powders. So pretty much I would take any pill, any powder under the sun in my quest to build muscle while still remaining natty, I guess. The truth is you don't need supplements. Of course they can help, but you can build an impressive physique without them. So if I could go back, these are the things that I would be taking. To start off, I would take some omega-3s, pretty much just for hair, skin, joints, and nails. I would take a pre-workout to avoid withdrawal. Some creatine, just the natty fairy dust, and then of course some protein powder, mainly for convenience, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, so let's get to first order of business, which is making some breakfast. All right, so here is my breakfast. Total calories come out to 1,415, and the macros on this thing is pretty insane. As you guys can see, 124 grams of protein, 90 carbs, and 60 grams of fat. I don't even get 60 grams of fat in a day now. So here we have 4 servings of oatmeal with 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and I mixed in a scoop of protein. So the protein I am using is from Blue Star Nutrition. I'm using pumpkin spice. So pumpkin spice oatmeal in the middle of August. Being basic runs year round in this household. So if you want to pick some of this up, link will be in the description, Tenny10. Also over here we have a massive omelet, 5 whole eggs, and a cup of egg whites with 2 servings of this habanero cheese. Gonna top it off with some salsa, and there we go. All right, so this is what you get when an 18-year-old thinks that he's Brian Shaw. So let's get into these oats first, and this is a dense bowl of quick oats. We got quick oats, we got instant oats. Is there a sooner oat? I don't know. This smells very festive. I feel like it's in the middle of October right now. Tastes like a slightly compromised apple pie, but that's still a good thing because you can have this every single day and still fit in your macros. That peanut butter's coming through. The nut always comes through. So I still can't get over how I have 60 grams of fat in this one meal. And when I think about it, I had that mentality that you gotta eat big to get big, and well, that is true, but you're gonna eat big to get fat, not to build some muscle. So I always tell people, you wanna eat the least amount that you possibly can when you're trying to build muscle. So you're not in a huge surplus, you don't gain a lot of fat. And when you're trying to lose fat, you wanna eat the most amount you can to keep onto that muscle. So you don't really need to eat massively. Like now I eat way less than I did back then. Like I would have probably a breakfast, maybe quarter of the size in calories now, and I'm much bigger. It's not a lot of volume of food, but 60 grams of fat fills you up quick. Wow. Okay, breakfast down. That was like half my calories for a day currently. Feeling very full. So now this is actually the pre-workout meal. And we're gonna be heading to a new gym, so not my typical gym. And luckily that gym is like an hour and a half away, so I have time to digest. All right guys, so we're on a little road trip right now heading to Guelph. So Guelph's like an hour and a half outside of Toronto. And fun fact, that's where I went to university and that's where I started to lift. So we are going to the Blue Star gym. It's called Project Iron. And that's where we're gonna work out today. The gym looks sick by the pictures, so I am super excited. Oh my God. This gym is pretty insane. They have like every single sort of equipment that you could possibly imagine. This is probably gonna ruin gyms for the rest of my life. You guys see this thing? Like this is like a rack of like all these handles I've never seen at gyms before. Like this is like, I feel like I'm like a hunter with a bunch of my guns like lined up here. Okay, so as mentioned, we're gonna be doing a leg day today, although after looking at all these machines, I kinda wanna do a full body workout. They have some like machines here that hit the muscles just at completely different angles. I like to hit things at different angles. And I'm looking at my book here where I tracked everything. And I didn't really track progressive overload. I basically just wrote my workout down, flipped the page, and I forgot about it. Like here on this page, I was squatting 5 sets of 8 with 205 pounds. And then I flipped the page here, and I'm squatting 5 sets of 8 with 235 pounds. So progressive overload is key. Just writing things down is not good enough. So the leg day that we are about to do is brutally high in volume. Like this is like an IFBB pro bodybuilder workout for a first year lifter. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. So the first thing we're starting off with is 5 sets of 6 to 8 reps on the barbell back squat. So good thing is I started off with the compound movement first.
Go and try your luck, test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up, got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up, like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up. Tree, I got the strength.
Okay, so the squats are finished. So now we're gonna move on to all of the machines.
Trying to put the face to the name. Pull up and I'm swerving. If a try to holler, she gon' curve him. We came from under buzz like a Persian. We been staying in our lane, ain't no merging. Rapping like I'm turban. Yeah, these all square like Irvin.
So we just wrapped up 4 sets of 10 reps on the hack squat. So I'm looking back at my old stuff from April 3rd, 2013. And the last time I did this exact thing, I was only doing a plate and a 10, which is pretty crazy to think about because I have 3 plates on and a 25. I think I probably could have got 4 plates per side. So progress is progress. Not always the fastest, but as long as you're going up, that's all you can ask for. So we're 14 sets deep into quads, and of course we need some more volume. So we're gonna be doing single leg extension, 8 reps, and then superset, 2 legs at a time, 20 reps, 3 sets. Okay, so the legs are fried, and now we're gonna finish off with seated calf raises, 3 sets of 15, because back in 2013, I thought doing calves was worth my time. Okay, so we just wrapped up the workout, killer leg workout, and apparently the guys at Project Iron have a surprise for Ollie and I, so we're gonna go see what it is. I have no idea what it could possibly be, to be honest, so let's check it out.
Right this way.
Hey, donuts?
So we heard you might like donuts.
They know what's up here. So check this out, this is for Ollie. He's got some dog donuts. He'll be able to polish that dozen easily. Okay. Oh wow, take a look at that. Oh man, it's a heavy donut. Okay. Oreo, 10 out of 10. You guys shouldn't have got me 12. Okay, so Boston cream is unreal. So this one apparently is the signature donut at this place. It's called the unicorn donut. I can see why it's signature. I know we said we were only gonna try 2, but this one's intriguing me here. I have no idea. I think this is like a cronut. You guys know I like cronuts. It's like a croissant donut. Check that glaze out. Okay, so that's enough of the human donut. So now we're gonna try the dog donuts. Sorry, Ollie. It's just quality control for you. We have 2 blue ones, 2 yellow ones, a pink one, and a chocolate one. So I'll save the chocolate one for you, buddy. Definitely a lot harder. Smells good. Definitely more texture, not as sweet. Ended up having a donut, but it's about being good most of the time. So back to 2013, I didn't believe in Santa, I didn't believe in true love, but somehow I believed in the anabolic window. So I'd always bring a scoop of protein with me with 5 grams of creatine. I've been on 5 grams for life now. I seem to believe that I need to have protein immediately after my workout, and I literally lived 5 minutes away from the gym. So I had this even before my post-workout meal. So today in the gym, there's a lot of good things going on, but also a lot of bad things going on. So the good things first was that I started my workout off with a heavy compound movement, the squats. Then I also did some unilateral stuff with the legs, which I think is very important, especially for legs. And then for the good stuff, that's pretty much it. And then for the cons, there was just way too much volume. I ended up doing 27 sets for legs, which is absolutely insane, even for an advanced lifter. Especially for someone starting out in the gym, I highly recommend doing full body training 3 days a week. Just focusing mainly only on compound lifts. You don't need to do any sort of accessory stuff, just getting familiar with the basic movements. So I'll actually put on the screen right now a program that I would follow. It's not the best thing by any means. I'm just saying this is something I wish I did back in the day. As you guys will see, it's mainly just compound movements with a variety of different rep ranges, which I forgot to mention today. I just pretty much stuck within the 6 to 8 and 8 to 10 rep range, because back in the day, I thought that was the only rep range to build muscle, which in reality, you can build muscle in any rep range. So I'll actually put the program in the description as well, and we're gonna go get the post-workout meal. So approximately 10 minutes later, we have arrived at the post-workout meal spot, which is gonna be a mucho burrito. I'd always come and get a burrito bowl because I literally lived, I don't know if you guys can see right there, that red building right there, that was my university place, so it was just a very convenient 5-minute walk. Can I get a burrito bowl, please, with double meat? Is that pineapple? Can I get triple pineapple, please? All right, y'all, so we have our burrito bowl here, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm nicer to whoever is making my burrito bowl than pretty much anyone else in my life, because we want that double meat, you know, because name a situation that isn't improved with double meat. We got some barbacoa, we got some steak, triple pineapple, because you guys know why, just a bunch of veggies and brown rice, because fun fact, I was terrified of white rice back in the day. Oh, we're getting some spice here. Okay, mucho burrito, turning up the dial. Oh, I hit a little bit of a gristle pocket. All right, bowl done. Gonna be heading home to Toronto now. Probably gonna pick up a snack along the way, and based off today's trend, it's gonna be majority protein. So we are back, showered up, and my snack here is 2 servings of 2% Greek yogurt and a protein bar. So again, tons of protein. I think I seem to think that the more protein that you ate, the more muscle that you built, and protein just isn't converted to fat, but that is not the case. So I'm having a snack now, which means obviously Ollie here has to have the donut taste test. So Ollie, come on, dude. Dude, come here. This guy just woke up from like a 10-hour nap. You smell that? What do you think? Which one do you want? Oh, you want the yellow? Okay. Okay, I think you need some help, dude. You good? And Ollie, if you're wondering what's in this donut, there is some chickpea flour, there's oats, there's peanut butter, carob, whatever that is, yogurt, and coconut. What do you think? Nice. Okay, so for dinner, what I usually like to do is start off with a pound of meat. So 99% of the time it was either chicken or turkey. Very rarely it was beef. Then I took out pretty much whatever vegetables I had in the fridge, cut it all up, put it together with the meat into this big pan, and I made this like big sort of like tomato sauce thing with a full can of strained whole tomatoes, and then topped it off with some goat cheese. So you will notice that there's no like carbs in the form of like starchy carbs other than carbs within the vegetables after the post-workout meal, because I kind of had that belief that carbs after dark or carbs at nighttime were bad, where in reality that is not the case. You can do 1 meal a day, you can do 5 meals a day, you can do 10 meals a day. However you want to spread out your calories, as long as you hit your main calories, you will be fine. This is an absolute unit of a dinner. Check out the size of this bowl. So the calories and macros will be on the screen right now. And since this is a no starch dinner, I'm gonna take a moment of silence for all the donuts that I missed out on. So everyone take a moment of silence with me. Okay. And now I'm gonna attempt to eat this thing with a white hoodie on. So this is gonna be my most extreme eating challenge yet. And if I can successfully pull this off, come on guys, you gotta subscribe. This would be ideal with some pasta right now. Will Tennyson's actually eating like a human being right now.
Semi-similar.
We're getting tactical here. Here we go. Well guys, I tried. I made it pretty good, so I mean, still subscribe. I'm used to just like getting right in there and just like going to town. I'm not used to it.
I think the problem was that you weren't intense enough going after it. If you just forgot about utensils, just went face first.
I should have went face first. That's what I know and love. Oh, I'm like aggressively full right now. Way too much protein today. I don't even know what I'm at. I think I'm like tipping like 350 grams. Get my tongue in there. Let's do the alphabet. So it is now 9:34 and I would typically just be lying on the couch and watching TV right now, but back in 2013, I was doing 2-a-days, not the type of 2-a-days that most 18-year-old boys are doing. I was actually going back to the gym and doing some arms because I actually thought that going to the gym more and lifting more meant more results, more muscle. But what I've found now is the more I've kind of pulled back and been in the gym less, the bigger I get and focusing more on recovery and focusing more on the progressive overload aspect and not just so much on the volume. So this doesn't really look too bad. This I think was just more about me actually being at the gym and just feeling kind of alpha in some way, I think. So we're just gonna finish off this arm workout and then go lie down. Don't ask me why I did this. Jeez. Okay, so we're on to the last exercise for the arms, which is gonna be seated hammer curls. So you're gonna notice that I did 5 exercises, 4 for the bicep and 1 for the tricep, because I thought to get big arms just meant big biceps. I was all about the show muscles, but guys, the triceps are 2/3 of your arm, okay? So train your triceps. Alrighty, so last order of business is some more protein because I've been running pretty low on it for today. So I typically have a casein protein, but I didn't have that. So just gonna go with some more isolate. So the total calories for the day were 3,959 and my macros were 399 grams of protein, which is outrageous. I thought I had a lot of protein now, but this is just on a whole other level. 271 grams of carbs and 143 grams of fat. So almost 1,000 calories more than I eat now, and I have a way more muscle now. So my overall message for this video is just, it's not that complicated. Do not overstress the small things. It's about finding and learning from reliable sources that aren't just trying to sell you products and programs and stuff like that. You know, I built my physique off free information online. That's why I'll never charge you guys for programs and for information. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.